has ever been a Rosary Congress in any part of the world. And my search revealed that the very first Rosary Congress took place in Poland in 1979. During that time, the Polish people prayed the Rosary continuously, every hour for 1 week, in preparation towards Pope John Paul II's visit to his beloved homeland. However, on the final day of the Rosary Congress, a miracle happened. The government unexpectedly relented and removed all obstacles to the visit of the Pope. And so now the Pope was able to visit his country as a result of the Rosary Congress that was held. Again, I discovered that in 1988, one of the original participants of the Polish Rosary Congress took the idea to the United States. There, a small group gathered, and the first Rosary Congress was held in the U.S. at the National Shrine of the Immaculate Conception in Washington, D.C. Now, after reading about the history of the Rosary Congress, I felt deeply encouraged about what the Lord spoke to me in prayer and became convinced that, yes, it is time for a Rosary Congress to be held in my motherland, Ghana. And by the grace of God, here we are today. The first ever Rosary Congress in Africa. And you are blessed to be part of this history. And God will continue to bless us with this profound history. My dear brothers and sisters, while the Rosary is not even one of the seven sacraments of the church, nor the central focus of our faith, today I stand here to proclaim the power and profound influence of the Rosary. I want to add a little bit dimension to it. My dear brothers and sisters, the Rosary has played a tremendous role in the lives of countless people, including my own personal life. If today I am a priest, and if my priestly ministry for over 20 years has brought some blessings to others, I stand here to say without any slightest doubt, any shred of doubt, that it is through the power of Mary's intercession in the Rosary prayer. From my own humble home, the Rosary nurtured my vocation. In fact, my love for Our Lady and the Rosary continued to draw me closer to Jesus and in the Holy Eucharist. And so after my ordination of the priesthood, I sought to dedicate my priestly ministry to promoting the Rosary and devotion to Our Lady. And so over the years, I have witnessed how the Rosary has transformed my own life and the life of many others. Those who know me, my 15 years of ministry at Ejokwa in the Archdiocese of Cape Coast, which culminated in the establishment of a Marian grotto, now the official Archdiocesan shrine of the Archdiocese of Cape Coast, stands as a testimony to the power of the Rosary. Likewise, the Global Rosary Network, which today gathers thousands of God's people every morning to pray together, is yet another testimony to the power of the Rosary in our times. The Global Rosary Network, beloved, some of you know, has impacted countless lives around the world, bringing spiritual renewal, healing, and deeper encounter with Jesus. Participants testify to conversions, inner peace, and renewed faith, and many attribute their own miracles and testimonies, such as fruit of the womb received academic successes, family reconciliation, divine protection, and physical healings to the intercession of Mary through the Holy Rosary. My dear people of God, the Rosary saved my life from a fatal accident. Rosary no miankasa ejemifi owomo. What happened? In Lent, 2016 Lent, a priest in Sefia invited me to go and lead a parish in a Lenten retreat. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Very beautiful retreat. And so Thursday, early morning, I had to return to my parish. What I did was to pray my rosary because I was setting off early. Pray the rosary and move on. So I had traveled for over 4 hours. It was left with some 10 minutes to reach my destination. All of a sudden, I heard some unusual noise in my car, and I decided to park off the road and check what was happening. As soon as I put off the key, the ignition, all I heard was boom. My car has caught fire. Eja atomic animal. And the fire was so intense, engulfing the whole car. A new Toyota Camry. I tried to open the door, left one, it was locked. The right one, it was locked. The seat belt, it was locked. I was in the car alone. But then I just looked at the right side of the passenger side and said, Mother Mary, I know you are sitting here with me. Never allow this evil to befall upon your son. Before I finished saying this short prayer, all that I heard was, brah. The doors were opened. The seatbelt was released. I got out of the car. And within a period of 3 to 4 minutes, the fire had engulfed the whole car. Everything was burned, including my driver's license. I couldn't pick anything from the car. But praise be to God, I am alive. And today I am here, testifying to the power of the Holy Rosary. My dear brothers and sisters, the Rosary is powerful. I will share another personal testimony. It's a recent one. I currently live in the United States. And I said, no way. As long as the Rosary is there, Mother Mary will do something. And so during this difficult time, apart from praying the Rosary on our usual online network, I decided to undertake a special Rosary novena to pray it alone in preparation to a major MRI scan for them to conduct, and then they say that they are going ahead with whatever device they want to insert in my body. After completing the novena, I went through this major MRI scan. The result it has a divine origin. Rosary, no. The Rosary was entrusted to St. Dominic by Our Lady herself in the early 13th century as a powerful weapon for the renewal of faith and the conversion of sinners. Again, throughout her apparitions, the Blessed Mother has consistently urged all her children to pray the Rosary every day. And so, at Fatima, for example, she told them its spiritual power and its fruits, giving peace of heart, strength in times of trial, protection from evil, and growth in virtue. That he said, we wish to confirm once more that the task of evangelizing all peoples constitutes the essential mission of the church. So the Pope stated that evangelization is the most essential mission of the church. It simply means sharing our faith, flowing